Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. In this video, we have part 3 of the June events, and we're going to wrap the month up nicely with a brand new Path to Legendary. We're going to go ahead and discuss that right now. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and just dive right into it. We don't have a whole lot left. We've got this week and next week, and that's it to wrap up. So where we left off was Alchemist Frankenbeans and his event. Now, in that, when we were talking about it, it looked like they were making some changes to the Magic team, and they most definitely did. I didn't think that they were going to bring in Sea Devil and have 2 tanks on this team, even though we knew that rework was coming. But interesting. It works. It works. If you haven't seen my video on the Magic team and how OP I feel this team is, I'll go ahead and link it up right over here. It's a lot of fun. Now, granted, I will reiterate what I say in that video too. It does depend on the team that you go against, their team composition, and it also depends on whoever has the most speed is going to go more. So just something to keep in mind there, and it doesn't work against every team, but it does work pretty often, and punches up more than any other, even punches up more than the Sol team previously did, in my opinion. So very curious on your thoughts on that after you watch that. All right, so they did do some changes. They did some balancing changes as well. So if we take a look at Sea Devil right here, so just running through some of the changes here. Kelp Creepers, looks like they reduced some damage on this one. Dreams of the Shipwreck here, they added the knowledge counter to this one. Also the Tenacity upscaling substituted by knowledge counters on the team. The Drag Below, so this one here, whenever a tune hits an enemy or an enemy hits this tune, they're going to inflict that speed down. They did improve it. It used to only go up to 5 turns. Now it goes up to the rest of battle as long as you have that tuned up and maxed out on that. Next, we have Release the Smack, and this is the one where you're hitting them, over and over, and you're reducing turn meter. The cooldown on that used to be 3 turns. Now it's 2 turns, so you can use that a little more often. And then Barnacle Breaker here. All enemies start with battle speed down. Start the battle with speed down while this tune is in battle. And then your team members have 5 all the way up to 10% defense. Skill used to give extra damage to allies when hitting targets with speed down. It doesn't do that anymore. So some people don't like the changes here. I think one of the biggest changes to this that I feel probably a lot of people don't like is the fact that when you take a look at the archetype passive here, it used to be Hasty, now it's Valiant Protector. And just to kind of reiterate, not reiterate, but kind of just show what that is. Hasty, when the battle begins, the tune starts with a specific number of turn meter, a specific percentage. You max that out, you're going to have 100%, so that when the battle starts, you get to go first. We don't have that anymore. Now we have Valiant Protector, which is while taunting, the tune has increased defense and attack. So just something to keep in mind there. They also did quite a bit of other changes with Egghead the Knowing here. And then Merlin Sam, along with Ralph Wolf. Ralph Wolf got a nice little rework here. He's a little bit better than he used to be. He does a little bit more damage. If you want to take a look at all the balance changes and everything, if you haven't already, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description below for that. So that was cool. I do like the new Magic team. It's pretty interesting, and it's fun right now. All right, next, we have this event coming up. This is the Legendary Fan Vote that's coming up from June 22nd to the 25th. So by the time you watch this video, we're going to be starting this tomorrow. So that'd be interesting to see what that looks like. Here are your featured tunes here. And, of course, your 3 Big Chungus, Dread, Pirate, Penelope, and Taz. And then we have a brand new tune coming. We have General Pandemonium from the 25th to the 29th, an epic tune. Don't know much about them, but you can see featured tunes down here. And then look at that, we have Path to Legendary. So this is going to go until the 29th, and then on the 25th, the same time as General Pandemonium, we're going to have this new PTL. We have Ronan Canasta. So let's take a look at what he's all about over here. So just kind of a reminder on these PTLs, these Path to Legendaries, there is a level requirement for them. We'll go over that as well. But the tunes that you're going to need are General Pandemonium. We knew that because brand new tune right before PTL. For the most part, you can assume that that's going to be needed. So you're going to be able to get him in-game events. Officer Prissy from the Tower Store. Cannoneer Canasta from Alliance Wars. And then Curator Porky from the Arena Store. So if you haven't already started building up that team, and well, hey, why would you not Cannoneer Canas is great, so you probably have him built up. Curator Porky and Officer Prissy there are okay. Not fantastic, but they're okay. But now they're going to be required for this. So I wonder if there's going to be any type of reworks or anything with them. We'll see. But anyway, that is your team. So you want to start building on them now if you don't have Ronin, so you can unlock them, get them up at least to a 4-star, so you can go ahead and clear that whole first act. And then if you already have them and you have that team, then we have an opportunity to build them up. And then just some important facts about the Path to Legendary for anybody who isn't too familiar with this whole format here. So we do have these campaigns require level 30, just a heads up there. Legendary campaigns will rotate. We've seen that in the past. There's no real schedule to it, it seems. It's just whatever they want to throw out there. So hopefully we see some sort of predictive pattern, but we haven't yet. They're always coming back. And the progress is kept. So however far you made it, the last time it came around, that's where you pick up the next time it comes around. And then feature tunes for these campaigns are going to stay the same. So you always know which team you need to build in order to get ready for that PTL, and you know what you need to continue to build so you can finish that PTL and get get that legendary up to a 7.7. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave it right here. And with that, that's it. That's how we're wrapping up June and going into July 2nd. This ends on July 2nd. So I think it's cool to wrap up the month with a brand new, shiny Path to Legendary. Very interested in your thoughts on the events that we've had over this last month, and what do you think about the events that are coming up in the last 2 weeks of the month? Let me know. All right, everybody. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Thank you, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.